This is Alex Harris for Softbox, proudly sponsored by Excelsior Sporting Club. Today I'm here with Lewis Sylvester. Lewis, how are we doing, mate?
I'm very good, how are you?
I'm doing great, mate. And so for you, is this your first public workout, am I right in saying?
Yeah, it's my first one, my first sort of main event like that, big event like this. It's good, it's different to what I'm used to, but I'm just soaking it all up, feeling the energy of everyone. It's a good thing. It's a good thing to be involved with. So yeah, I'm excited for the fight Saturday.
And to be fair, for a public workout, a pretty decent turnout as well.
Yeah, like I said in the last interview, a couple of hundred people here watching. Obviously, I've never done this sort of thing before, so it's good to see it. It's exciting, and hopefully this is the start of bigger things to come.
Indeed, and of course you are fighting for the English lightweight title, and just for yourself, this being your kind of big step up now, how much would it mean to get that such a prestigious belt like that?
Yeah, obviously the English title is a very well-known, prestigious belt. This fight is bigger than just the belt for me. So obviously winning the belt sets me up for bigger things. And yeah, the belt is something I've always wanted. I never even thought I'd get to this sort of position, but the hard work and the dedication I've done over the last 10 years has finally got me to some sort of level where I can actually show what I'm good at. And yeah, where's the better place to do it than on the bigger stage?
Definitely, and I suppose just for yourself, when you are, like you said, it's taken you a little bit of time to get to this point, but now you are at this point. But these days where maybe it's a little bit tougher and you maybe not wanting to go to the gym or not wanting to train, what kind of is motivating you to get to this point where you are now?
Well, to be honest, I never really have that sort of them thoughts that go through my head. This is my job at the end of the day. It's something I want to do, and if you don't turn up to work, you get sacked. So it's as simple as that. If I don't turn up to the gym with Stefy, he'll probably not want to train me no more. So for me, it's a case of trying to impress my coaches, my management team, and I like to be the best at what I do, and I like to be in the gym training hard. It's part of my life nowadays. I've done this game for a long time now, and it's like second nature to me now. But there's obviously days where I feel like I don't want to go there, and I'm tired. Obviously, I live in Hull, and I travel to Doncaster an hour every day to train, and it is draining. Don't get me wrong, it is draining, but it's also something I have to do. These are the sacrifices I have to make to become a champion, and that's what I do.
Of course, and you are fighting quite a tough opponent, of course unbeaten in his own right, and so I suppose that not want to either of you to lose the O is something that is going to play a factor in determining both of you.
Yeah, exactly. My opponent, Adam Cope, he's a good kid, he's strong. He's very basic, but he's good at being basic. And that's all it takes to be good at this sport. So I know the game plan that I've got to do, and I know me and the team have spoke about it. As long as I stick to the game plan, I will win this fight. I'm not taking anything away from him. I respect my opponent. I respect any man that gets in the ring. But I believe I've got the beating of Adam Cope. I believe I've got a lot of things in my locker that I can do. I can fight, I can box, I can move, I can do it all. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, I'm very confident in my own ability and my own self-belief. I feel like I will win this fight.
Brilliant stuff. And so moving on from this, say you win this, you're then of course the English champion. Are you then looking to possibly move on to the British, which is got Gavin Gwynn, I believe, at the moment? It might be vacated, I'm not too sure, but if that is a vacant title, or if Gavin Gwynn's going to keep it, he's on something like this. He's with Matchroom, and so is that a fight which you are looking towards?
Yeah, like you say, that fight is something I'd like. I'd love the British title. I'll fight anyone. I ain't cherry picking. If my management team think I can perform well in that fight, then that fight will happen. I want the British title. That's something I've always looked on for. That belt's amazing to look at. It's a very, very prestigious belt in Britain. And yeah, like you say, Gavin Gwynn, he is signed to Matchroom. If I win this fight, I could potentially be signed to Matchroom. If I put a good performance on it, you never know, you might see it in the future. Might not, but fingers crossed to get the win on Saturday, and we'll go from there. But as of right now, I aren't looking past Adam Cope. I believe I beat him. I believe the belt's coming back to Hull with me, the English title, and I believe, yeah, I will eventually get a shot at an even bigger title.
Of course, and I mean, you wanted to, of course, take this belt back to Hull, and if you are wanting these big nights to return to Hull, where would you want a big fight to be for you?
Do you know what? Hull's a big boxing city. Obviously, you've had Luke Campbell, you've had Tommy Coyle, you've had Samir. There's been a number of fighters from Hull come through, and now obviously they're retired. They're not involved with boxing anymore. Boxing's now died kind of gone quiet in Hull. Obviously, you've still got me, you've got a few other fighters in Hull, and I want to bring boxing back to Hull. It's as simple as that. If I win this title, start winning titles and winning big fights, then the boxing's only going to be coming back to Hull. And there's plenty of places in Hull that they can fight. Obviously, you've got Craven Park, KC Stadium, you've got the Ice Arena. There's plenty of places to fight. Anywhere in there, I'll fight. And yeah, I just want to bring boxing back to Hull.
And with the help of Stefy Bull, of course, and I mean, he's here, I've just had a chat to him himself, and how much has he helped you get to this position where you are now?
Yeah, he's a very, very professional boxing man. He lives this game, it's all he does. He's always on the phone, matching fights, he's always doing this, doing that, all to do with boxing. He lives the sport, he knows the sport through in, throughout, and there's no better man, I believe, to learn off and to pick his brains about boxing. I've learned more within the 2 years I've been with Stefy than I've ever learned in anything, just by picking his brain, a little questions here and there about boxing. And he's not only a great manager, he's a very good coach, as you've seen on his record of his fighters. He's got Terry, Jason, me, Lee Appleyard, Conor Kelsall, and then he's had Gavin McDonald, Jerry McDonald, Robbie Barrett. He's had numerous amounts of fighters, and the proof's in the pudding. He's good at his job. So, yeah, I think working with Stefy, I love working with Stefy. It's a good laugh, and yeah, he's brought the best version of me out, so can't complain.